Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. As usual, in the second video we'll take a look in the gold market. So if you remember, in the weekly research we have discussed in details the market mechanics on the 4-hour time frame chart, and we have explained why we think that the downward action here on the gold market is more probable. Also, we have talked about the Senate approval of the tax reform, because we have made the analysis on Sunday and approval was on Saturday. So when we have checked on the dollar index, we haven't known yet that it will be approved, but on the Sunday it's already was information that tax reform has been approved, and we also made a suggestion that this will be probably a negative sign for the gold market. Right now, as you can see on the daily chart, market is calling around the support line of our triangle consolidation. Actually, here gold has no other support, because fib level stands at 1263. It already has been tested mostly twice here and here, but 1270, 1275, and the market stands right now till 1263 is no real support except the trend line. And here it's mostly interesting will be the intraday charts, because on the daily setup that we have here, I mean this part of line, possible downward breakout still valid, and if even we will count lines inside of this consolidation, it really could be fifth wave to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. It probably could be to the downside. So on the daily chart we are still waiting what will happen, and we still think that probably downward continuation is more probable, because we stand at the eve of the important event. So you know, the non-farm payrolls release will be on Friday. On the next week it will be Fed meeting. So mostly anticipating that rate will be increased, but it's more important what Fed will say about further policy. And accepting and improving the tax reform is the big step to the inflation increase, the big step on rally on the stock index, on the stock market, and this is really backwind for more aggressive Fed policy in the future. That's why this will depress the gold, and I'm not expecting even the situation that Fed could adjust its speech in the press conference due to the approving of the tax reform, because it definitely could make a significant impact on the fiscal policy inside the country. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, after this market indeed has dropped yesterday, as you can see, and it's calling around. So here we do not have something really new, but on the hourly chart there are some moments that we could discuss. Just one moment here. Let's probably take a look at what we have on the MACD predict. Right here we have some bullish grabber, but it's mostly, yes, market could move slightly higher here, but I do not like this kind of the grabbers, guys, because it's not really very strong. I prefer grabbers in the direction of the drop of the trend. For example, if here I would have the grabber, it will be more reliable for me than this one, because this stands against the trend. I prefer the grabbers that stands with the trend. So anyway, on the hourly chart, guys, there's a chance that upward retracement could happen, but probably it will not have any significant meaning. Here our guideless triple to sell that we have discussed, market indeed has dropped. This minimum target of this patient already has been completed, and for medium-term perspective, for the perspective till the end of the week, the major importance has this candle to the upside. this candle. Because when the market forms candles of that twice or triple greater than the normal range of the candle, market spends inside of this candle for some time, so to accommodate the action, to give the habit for new range that the market has appeared to be. So that's why, and since market is waiting for non-farm payrolls release, probably here some fluctuation, some retracement is possible. And for example, maybe some kind of the ABCD market could form here. Right now you see some minor bullish grabber is forming that suggests the taking out of this top. So I will not exclude that market will close the gap within the 2-3 sessions. For example, it could form, I don't know, maybe some kind of the ABCD action or something of that sort. This could be formed here to close the gap. But fluctuations inside of this range will not be really very important. What's more important is breakout of this range. Upward breakout will suggest an increased chance on still upward action, while market will take it out of these lows. That will open road for daily setup that we have, but also on the hourly chart we could get another butterfly. So we'll take a look in contraction chart. It's a bit messy, so that could become, guys, left wing of the butterfly. It really could be huge for the hourly chart, of course. So that could become the left wing, and if market will show closing the gap, that could become the right wing. 1264 will be the target first, and 1260 approximately will be second. On the daily chart we have 1245 the first target. So, and that all the stuff stands about this range, around this range. So that's what's important right now. Any fluctuations inside of this range is not really very important, although we could get, as I said, some kind of the ABC action, the closing of the gap, or some other action. So the breakout will be the moment that market will wait for. And currently, based on the fundamental background that we have, an overall situation, it seems that chance on the downward action looks more probable than an upward breakout.